Our planet, from a distance, appears as a serene blue marble, a picture of tranquility. But up close, its surface tells a different story. A story of immense power, of relentless change, and of time measured not in millennia, but in, well, almost unimaginable stretches. Across its continents, great fissures and chasms are etched into the landscape, scars left by the unceasing forces that shape our world. These are Earth's deepest canyons and valleys, magnificent testaments to the raw, creative, and destructive power of nature. They are places where the very bones of our world are laid bare for us to see. For millions of years, the slow, patient work of rivers and the violent upheaval of tectonic plates have conspired to create these breathtaking spectacles. Water, the softest of elements, becomes a formidable tool when given enough time, carving through the hardest rock with persistent, grinding force. Simultaneously, the land itself is pushed upwards, mountains rising towards the sky, creating ever steeper gradients for the water to descend. It is in this grand geological dance between water and rock, uplift and erosion, that these extraordinary landscapes are born. Join me as we journey to these profound depths, to explore chasms so vast they can swallow mountains, and so deep they challenge our very sense of scale. We will witness the Earth not as a static home, but as a dynamic, living entity, constantly sculpting and resculpting itself. These canyons are not just empty spaces, they are galleries of geological history and cathedrals of natural power, reminding us of the planet's incredible, enduring strength and its timeless, awe-inspiring beauty. Our journey begins in the high heart of Asia, in the remote and sacred landscapes of Tibet. Here, a river known as the Yarlung Tsangpo begins its epic journey. For much of its course, it flows calmly across the high Tibetan plateau. But as it approaches the eastern edge of the Himalayas, it prepares for a dramatic and violent descent. It gathers its strength before plunging into a colossal chasm, a place of almost mythical proportions. This is the Yarlung Tsangpo Grand Canyon, a canyon so immense that for a long time, its true depth remained a mystery to the outside world. It is, by many measurements, the deepest canyon on our planet. The sheer scale is difficult to comprehend. The river has sliced through the earth to an average depth of over 2,000 meters, but in places, it plunges to an astonishing 6,000 meters. That's deeper than 3 Grand Canyons stacked on top of one another. It winds its way around the towering peaks of Namcha Barwa and Gyala Peri, mountains that rise over 7,000 meters into the sky. The power required to carve such a feature is almost unimaginable. The river, fed by Himalayan glaciers, becomes a torrent of white water, a liquid saw blade relentlessly cutting downwards as the mountains themselves continue to rise. This is a land of extremes, where subtropical forests cling to the canyon floor, while glacial ice caps the peaks above. The ecosystem is as dramatic as the geology, a vertical world where life has had to adapt to incredible changes in altitude over very short distances. Exploring this canyon is a formidable challenge. Its remote location and treacherous terrain have kept many of its secrets hidden. It remains one of the wildest and least explored places on Earth, a true testament to the planet's untamed power and the enduring force of water. From the remote wilderness of Tibet, we travel across the globe to a feature that is, perhaps, the most famous canyon of all. An icon of the American West and a symbol of nature's artistry, the Grand Canyon. Carved by the patient, persistent flow of the Colorado River, this vast chasm stretches for over 446 kilometers through the arid landscape of Arizona. While not the absolute deepest, its sheer width and the breathtaking panorama it presents have captured the human imagination for centuries. Standing on its rim is a profound experience, a moment that connects you to the immense scale of geological time. The story of the Grand Canyon is written in its walls. Each layer of rock is a different chapter in Earth's history, a page from a book that stretches back nearly 2 billion years. At the very bottom, in the inner gorge, you find the dark, ancient Vishnu schist, some of the oldest exposed rock on the continent. As your eye travels upwards, you move through time, through ancient seas, coastal plains, and vast deserts, all preserved in stone. The vibrant reds, oranges, and purples are the signatures of different minerals and different eras, a palette painted by time itself. The architect of this masterpiece, the Colorado River, can seem deceptively small from the canyon's rim, a mere ribbon of water far below. But for at least 5 million years, This river, laden with abrasive sand and silt, has been grinding its way downwards. As the Colorado Plateau was gradually uplifted by tectonic forces, the river maintained its course, cutting deeper and deeper. It is a perfect illustration of how a seemingly gentle force, given the advantage of time and gravity, can overcome the most resilient of obstacles, creating a wonder that is, quite rightly, revered across the world. Our exploration now takes us to the Kingdom of Nepal, to the formidable mountain range that stands as the roof of the world, the Himalayas. Nestled here is a gorge of staggering proportions, a place where the earth seems to have been split in two. This is the Kali Gandaki Gorge, carved by the river of the same name. What makes this chasm so utterly dramatic is its location. It lies directly between two of the world's highest peaks, Annapurna, at 8,091 meters, to the east, and Dhaulagiri, at 8,167 meters, to the west. The juxtaposition of these colossal mountains and the profound depths between them is simply breathtaking. The depth of the Kali Gandaki Gorge is a matter of some debate, depending on where one measures from the riverbed to the surrounding peaks. But by some calculations, if measured from the peaks of Annapurna and Dhaulagiri down to the river below, the gorge is nearly 5,600 meters deep. This makes it a powerful contender for the world's deepest. The river that flows through it is older than the mountains themselves. As the Indian subcontinent collided with Asia, pushing the Himalayas skyward, the Kali Gandaki River was already there, relentlessly maintaining its path and cutting down through the rising rock. This ancient pathway has been a trade route between India and Tibet for centuries, a perilous but vital link through the world's highest mountain barrier. Trekkers who walk its paths today can look up at the towering ice-clad peaks on either side, feeling dwarfed by the sheer verticality of the landscape. Embedded in the riverbed rocks are fossilized ammonites, known locally as shalograms. These remnants of ancient sea creatures, found thousands of meters above sea level, are a poignant reminder that these mighty mountains were once the floor of an ancient ocean, the Tethys Sea. We now journey to South America, to the rugged and remote Andes of southern Peru. Here, far from the well-trodden tourist trails, lies a canyon of truly epic scale, the Cotahuasi Canyon. For a long time, its neighbor, the Colca Canyon, was thought to be the deepest in the Americas, but more accurate measurements have revealed Cotahuasi to be the true champion. Plunging to a depth of approximately 3,354 meters, it is more than twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. Its name, derived from the Quechua language, means home for all. Yet its formidable terrain makes it one of the most isolated canyons in the world. The Cotahuasi River, which carved this immense feature, flows between two colossal mountain massifs, Corapuna and Solimana. These snow-capped volcanic peaks create a spectacular backdrop to the abyss below. The canyon's remoteness has preserved not only its wild, untamed beauty, but also a rich tapestry of ancient cultures. Small traditional villages cling precariously to the canyon's steep sides, and ancient agricultural terraces, some dating back to the Wari culture, climb the slopes like giant staircases, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience in an unforgiving environment. To descend into Cotahuasi is to travel through a dozen different microclimates. The climate at the canyon floor can be desert-like, while just a few thousand meters higher, one finds alpine tundra and glacial ice. This incredible ecological diversity is matched by the geological spectacle. Waterfalls, such as the impressive Sipia Falls, cascade over cliffs, and thermal hot springs bubble up from the Earth's depths. Cotahuasi is not just a canyon, it is a vertical world, a hidden kingdom of breathtaking landscapes and enduring human spirit, guarded by its own inaccessibility. Our final destination is also in Peru, not far from Cotahuasi, but with a character all its own. This is the Colca Canyon, a natural wonder that, until recently, held the title of the deepest in the Americas. At a depth of 3,270 meters, it is only slightly shallower than its neighbor, but its accessibility and unique inhabitants have made it world-famous. The Colca River has spent millions of years carving this dramatic landscape, exposing layer upon layer of volcanic rock and creating a canyon that is both beautiful and geologically fascinating. What truly sets Colca apart, however, is its most majestic resident, the Andean condor. This is one of the best places on Earth to witness these magnificent birds in their natural habitat. With a wingspan that can exceed 3 meters, they are masters of the air. Early in the morning, as the sun begins to warm the canyon walls, thermal updrafts are created. The condors use these invisible columns of rising air to soar effortlessly, gliding on the wind currents with barely a flap of their enormous wings. Watching them rise from the depths and circle gracefully overhead is an unforgettable spectacle. Like Cotahuasi, the Colca Canyon is a living landscape, shaped by human hands as well as natural forces. For centuries, pre-Inca peoples built extensive systems of andines, or agricultural terraces, which are still in use today. These terraces, which cover vast areas of the canyon walls, allowed for cultivation in an otherwise impossible terrain and helped prevent erosion. They stand as a remarkable example of sustainable agriculture and a harmonious relationship between people and a challenging environment. The Colca Canyon is a place where geology, wildlife, and human history intertwine in the most spectacular fashion. From the highest peaks of the Himalayas to the arid plateaus of the Americas, these great canyons and valleys are profound expressions of our planet's restless energy. They are not mere voids in the landscape, but grand narratives written in stone and water, telling a story of unimaginable power and deep time. They demonstrate how the Earth is a living, breathing system, where mountains rise and rivers carve, constantly reshaping the world we call home. The sheer scale of these features forces us to confront our own smallness and the briefness of our existence in the face of geological epochs. In their depths, we find a raw, untamed beauty. The vibrant colors of ancient rock, the roar of a powerful river, the silent soar of a condor on an updraft. These are moments that connect us directly to the wild heart of our planet. These canyons are not just geological curiosities. They are vital ecosystems, cradles of unique life forms, and keepers of ancient human history. They remind us that the most spectacular wonders are often the result of the slowest, most patient processes. A lesson in the enduring power of persistence. So, the next time you look at a map, look for these great fissures, these scars on the face of the Earth. I invite you to marvel at their scale, to contemplate the forces that created them, and to appreciate the intricate beauty that flourishes within them. They are a powerful reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our world, and of the endless wonders it holds, waiting to be explored. They are the magnificent architecture of a planet that is very much alive,